Hey guys and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome and how are you? Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. Just had to take care of some things. I hope that you guys that are already here understand, and thank you so much for your support. Big shout outs to Supersonic Station and to Graphic God because I've seen you guys been here holding it down for me. Hey, what's up, Sonic? So today, first and foremost, my name is Heba, the most powerful toy collector. And I've been trying to do something a little different with what I do as far as my my toy collecting goes. And, a while back, Supersonic Station, a good friend of mine, had told me, hey, you should try to do more unboxings on your channel. And I said, that's not a bad idea. But most of the time when you see them, pre-recorded and not really live. So I was thinking to myself, the purpose of doing this live would probably be more intimate and more fun, especially for little kids if they can join, if they're home, if they're feeling sick. And I was also thinking, well, if I have, yeah, thank you, Sonic. If I have grandkids down the road with my children, obviously that are getting older now. If I'm not around to be here anymore and stick around, and I'm not no longer here to stick around, then maybe they can go back to these archive videos and see that their granddad was a big baby in the heart and had fun. I hope that I can touch kids' hearts with this because I want you guys out there that are younger that maybe perhaps be embarrassed, yeah, perhaps be embarrassed of maybe saying that you like toy collecting. You don't have to feel that way. I've been collecting for well over 30 years, and it's a wonderful hobby that really gives us a lot of comfort, joy, and brings us a lot of happiness. So I want kids that may run into this to feel that they don't need to hide their love of toy collecting. So I'll try not to beat him up at the end. I promise, Supersonic. Yeah, I know, Graphic God. Thank you for that. I know you're a baby too. I'm a big boy at heart. Exactly. So again, so I thought this would be a nice way to do it, and this would be yes, I probably will. I'm pretty sure. I hope that I make you guys proud, the viewers watching now, and those who come in later. Whether you're young, old, or middle age, it really doesn't matter. To be honest, you guys, I'll tell you a little secret. I've been collecting over 30 years, so I'm not a spring chicken. I'm not really young, and I still find a lot of enjoyment and fun in doing this. But I'm still an adult and do things like an adult. So that's just to let you kids know later that there's no worries and no need to feel like you might be something wrong with you. I think toys bring a lot of imagination out of us, and more kids that are younger should embrace them and have fun with them. Now, to be clear, these toys are not available in stores. The yes, very addicting. These are actually more high priced and higher quality figures that are only available through an online store called Super 7, which was taking over the property of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe back when Mattel closed down their stores. I don't have anything but prep draw. Aw, that's a shame. Thank you for that information, Graphic God. So this was when Matty Collector, which is part of Mattel, closed down their online store and basically shut it down, and the licensing was basically in hiatus. Immediately after, it's about 2 months later, they announced that Super 7 was going to keep doing the line, and take it up, and that the four horsemen, we're going to continue sculpting them. I'll be honest, I didn't grow up with the He-Man cartoon. In other words, I didn't like the He-Man cartoon. I thought it was too simplified for me when they came out. Yes, they should. Absolutely. I think it's all due process because they're a smaller company. They should update us more often. Absolutely. So my love for He-Man came from comics and the artwork that was in front of that you saw in the front box art that was done by a lot of gentlemen, but mainly a man called Rudy Abrero, which was amazing. It was a very dark medieval look with sci-fi, very unique and very different. They're bringing out soon a new cartoon that was also a tie-in to Masters of the Universe, which is She-Ra, the Princesses of Power, which is actually He-Man's sister. And hopefully they'll touch base on that story, on that part of the mythos in the season coming up on Netflix for you little boys and girls that may not know. So these figures here, if you want your dads and your moms to pick them up, or for the adults that want to look for them, you have to basically go somewhere like eBay or Amazon, or maybe somewhere like Wish to find them. They're a little bit pricier, but they're a lot more high quality, if you will. Just to give you guys a heads up. So we're going to start here with Merman. And this Merman is not like the original toy Merman. This Merman is actually going to be the Merman from Filmation. Club Filmation, to be exact. And we'll pull this out the box. Now, I did open them up. He's right next to me. I opened up quite a few first because I needed to make sure that it had what type of QCE problems I was going to run into, meaning the quality of the figures, quality control. These are the mailers they come in. They're actually a little sleeve of Castle Grayskull and inside a bubble. You'll see the figure with the Masters of the Universe logo right in front, obviously. And I hope you guys are seeing this clear. If you're not, please let me know. And this is Merman in his Filmation look right here. And he has, this is a really nice artwork behind. And as you see here, it's with Snake Mountain there on the top. Yeah, they're very painful sometimes to open up. You're right. And then they have here a little bio. So if you guys want, maybe we could read a little bit of the bio really fast. And it says here, Merman, the ocean warlord, is by far the least like a servant of Skeletor. Aside from being uncharismatic and a coward in the field of battle, he seeks no allies among his fellow evil warriors and will often strike out on his own. He once even overthrew the entire city of Aquitica. He remains loyal to Skeletor in the hope that the evil Lord of Destruction will one day grant him a leadership role. Merman's ability to communicate with and control water-based creatures and monsters make him highly useful to Skeletor. So that is his bio. And immediately, as we see here, you're going to notice that the likeness of the figures are very close to them. So I'll move in the figure right now. And here he goes. This is Merman, ladies and gentlemen. A very simplified, more cartoon accurate look than the vintage toy. So Aquaman Mutants Cuttings. Yeah, he's basically the Aquaman for the villains, or Ocean Master, if you will, for the Masters of the universe. Or, universe. As you see here, his face likeness is very, very, very well done. So we have to do kind of this. There we go. There you go. Focus. It's very well done. Nice sculpting inside his ears, in his cheek line, inside his eyes, his mouth. Very, very nice representation, if I do say so myself. And a lot of people were like, oh no, but his neck is too low. And I believe in all the original cells that we see here from the cartoon, his neck was pretty close to his chin, obviously. And that's what they were going for. And the color is actually like a aquady green as opposed to just a green. And then obviously his harness is like a mustard yellow. Then we have an orange, very, very nicely done orange. Yeah, they do a lot of plain stuff, but it works. It looks beautiful. And as you see the tethering on the actual, I guess the crotch pieces that they're supposed to be made out of loincloth or give you the illusion. And then you have his feet, obviously. Yeah, the loincloth. Thank you for that, Sonic. Very detailed. They even put a little bit of black wash on top. It may not come in very well, but it's there. It's very light. And the cool thing is that with these, they had the opportunity to bring out iconic weapons from the Filmation cartoon, like this one, that we never had in any Masters of the Universe collection. So as you see here, it has a plain flat look, but it's pretty cool because it's has a very futuristic look. And yes, expect a lot of that in real time because we are live. And then you have here is obviously his classic. You have his classic, what I would call acorn or made out of corn sword that you see, very nicely painted. It's a very nice plastic. And last but not least, has a wonderful spear trident that I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very Filmation savvy. I don't know if he used this in the cartoon per se, or if it was something that he stole. It has a nice red ruby there, and it's a nice flat. Like it's almost you probably can't see it from the camera, but it's almost like a soft lavender. So he brings those accessories, and his articulation is there. He has a waist swivel, a crunch ab, obviously a rotation 360 degrees, right? On the shoulder, he has a bicep swivel. He has a single joint here on the elbows, like the traditional classics, and he has a nice swivel on the wrist, which right now I'm trying not to break because it feels very delicate. Now these figures feel a little bit less quality than the ones from Mattel, but I think it's because obviously Super 7's factory is probably way more affordable than the one that Mattel uses, obviously. But for what they are, I think they serve their purpose really, really well. Hey, what's going on, Megatron? Nice of you to join me. I'm trying to do my kids side of myself. Early this morning, since I had some time, and it's a very great representation. So that's Merman, and I think you guys get the idea, boys and girls. So we're gonna move on to the next figure because we have about 7 more, and we'll go to the next figure right now. Just give me a second. You guys can probably see my silhouette there. Hello, everyone. How are you? Thumbs up. Box for toy. Yeah, you're so silly. Oh, Station. Sonic, if you're going to make me laugh the whole time, you got to go. You got to go. And here we have Rat Trap. Rat Trap is part of the Masters of the Universe Classics, which is the part of the original ones. That's what they named them. Yes, my PowerCon figures are on the way. I should be getting them, I think, next month, and I will do the same, thanks to you giving me bad ideas. What they did here, though, is that they labeled it 2008 when it first started in Matty Collector till now, 2018. Who would have thunk that? Yeah, nice. The horde. Yeah, it is going to be nice to have the horde complete. You're absolutely right, Sonic. It was really nice that they continued with the continuity and even put 10th anniversary using the font of Masters of the Universe. And here we have Rat Trap, which Rat Trap is a Horde member. Now, Rat Trap has never been released before. He was always in the comics, okay? He was an original character that was created, I believe, it was for the comics. I don't even think he was in the cartoons. If he was, please, whoever knows, in the comment when you see this later, let me know. Again, I opened them up. I opened 4 of them and I didn't open 4 of them. So we'll be able to open 4, but 4 already open. Like I said, I was looking for QVC issues, quality control. And look, this is really nice. They put the 2008 to 2018, God, it's been 10 years already, logo right in the front for the mint on card collectors to continue with the continuity of the original packaging. So it says, Mysterious Mummy of the Evil Horde. And here is the beautiful, beautiful artwork of him in the back. Wow, this is gorgeous. With the cross-sell of the other figures that came in the classics and Filmation. Oh, okay. You just want. Oh, wow, nice. It looks sick. Yeah, look at this. Look at graphic God. I know you can definitely appreciate this as an artist yourself. Look at the amazing look and detail. How menacing and bad ass. Well, I'm trying to keep this PG for the kids. He looks bad ass, I guess. Yeah, I know. I would figure you would. So let's read his bios. And please excuse me. I don't have my glasses. I'm trying my best here. It says, the sands of time were once ruled by the mystic Cardin, whose disfigured priest Sabor secretly loved Cardin's daughter, Princess Nakara, or Nika Ra. And then it says, when Sabor finally expressed his feelings, things did not go well. Nika Ra rejected Sabor and threatened to tell her father, pleading the frightened priest grabbed Nakara's arm, but she misunderstood the gesture, right? It says a struggle ensued between the two, and Nakara was accidentally killed. A remorsed and stricken Sabor then defiled the temple of the sun by attempting to raise Nakara from the dead. Stopped by the deathless soldier of Cardin, the priest was sentenced to an unspeakable fate. As Cardin read incantations from the netherworld scrolls, Sabor was mummified alive. Eons later, Hordak and Shadow Weaver discovered Sabor's tomb and used the netherworld scrolls to awaken the cursed mummy, renamed Rat Trap and controlled by the scrolls. The undead creature served the evil horde with his inhuman strength and abilities to strangle and unsnare victims in his enhanced bandages. Rat Trap refused to attack She-Ra, however, for she was the very image of his long-lost Nakara. Okay, so with that we find out that he was being controlled by the scrolls, and you can control him with those scrolls. Obviously, it was Shadow Weaver and Hordak who went and dug him up, right? Yeah, I'm glad they're making those too. Yeah, the 5.5. And we also found out that he never tried to attack She-Ra, which is very interesting because he reminded her of his love interest, Nakara. Which is pretty cool because they're trying to keep consistencies. Nakara was basically his love interest, Supersonic. I don't really know. I don't even know if that was touched in the comics. That's just based off the bios, which is cool because they try to give him stories for that consistency. So, without further ado, we'll bring in, and forgive me for that because it's kind of leaning forward, we'll bring in the figure. And here he goes. I think on the cross cell, it's a more like mutant green, and in here it's more of a neon green. But I have to say, I have him a little stand and a little black stand. Oh my God, his crossbow! Yeah, his crossbow is amazing. Look at that. It looks almost like an Egyptian beetle right here, that's absolutely what it is. With the Power Stone ruby, and then it has the wings of like one of those Egyptian what do you call the birds? The scarabs, I guess they were called. It's a very nice, beautiful, almost like a teal color. I'm trying to get it to teal color with a nice sheen of gold on top and a nice sheen on the teal with the kind of like teal. Yeah, it's like a teal color. And then this is like a lime green. And of course, I'll remove it just so you guys can take a better look at him. He has a very clean and nice harness. It's actually molded there of the evil horde, and then he has this really beautiful what do you call this blade? It looks almost like an Egyptian blade with a cobra. Oh boy, forgive me, guys. There we go. With a cobra harness as the holster, as the holster of the blade. Very nice design. And I have to say, he's probably one of my favorites so far. I haven't really looked at the rest of them, but so far, he's my favorite. He looks really, really detailed. Very, very nice. Oh boy. Let me see if it. There we go. Look at all the details in his face with some blotches and paint marks of yellow, the wrinkles of his decaying of the being mummified for so many years. Oh yeah, yeah. Four Horsemen are amazing with these scopes. They're freaking incredible. Then you can see the wrapping of the bandages. Nice logo here of the Horde logo, and then you can see right through there his skin with the green decaying. Maybe a lot of people, and I gotta say, this figure feels real solid. It feels like the regular Masters of the Universe figures that we got from Mattel. So I think they're trying to up their ante for sure. There is nice cross piece is nice and glued on. It has a nice belt with the green kind of probably crystal or something. Nice clean paint job for the most part. I don't see no real blotches. It has a crunch tab, very nice cut right here where you can't really see it, and a waist swivel. The wrapping goes, he has some wrapping that comes out. Hey, clowns, how are you? Thank you for joining me. He has really nice detail coming out the back here, if you see, like the wrapping of the actual bandages. And then you see here, oh wow, look, he has a really nice horde symbol right on his on the what you call the shin of the leg of his leg. And look, nice, really nice, really nice, really different type of character. He's a mummy. I remember, you guys remember Mummies Alive, the cartoon? Those guys looked incredible. Their design, that's kind of cool. Did Horde get introduced with She-Ra? Hordak, you mean? Yes, in the cartoon it did. Not in the toy, but in the cartoon. He was just a separate faction. Yeah, I know you love him, Sonic. I love him too. He's fantastic. He's amazing. Love the cross-eye, like I said. The artwork is incredible. So we're going to move on. And with that, we'll go to the next figure. Like I said, I have here... honey, can you please bring me the other tongue lasher? I have here the next figure, which is Tongue Lasher. Again, he's a Filmation version of Tongue Lasher. Not probably my least favorite in the collection line on this one, because I never liked his look. He was too much, to me, he looked too much like Clawful, or in my case, for some people, aka Lobster. I didn't like him too much because his design was just too simplified. And I'm going to put this here on the side. And the mailer, obviously you guys know, slip it off, slip on, bubble. It's a bubble window. And on the side you have a little window there and a little window here. And then in the back is his design. You see? He's supposed to be a snake man. And if you notice, they did the nice artwork of the Hordak's lair. Yeah, he looks Formation. He is Formation. Absolutely. This is the Fright Zone, but the version of the filmation for the She-Ra cartoon. And there's his tongue obviously lashing out. But he's so drastically different from the one that came in the cartoon or in the actual toy line that started it all originally. And so I never really liked him. But since I'm a completionist, I had to buy him, obviously, to have him in my collection. So here he goes. Without further ado, let's introduce the Filmation style tongue lasher. And here he goes. There he is. Exactly the way he is in that picture. I mean, to the best, obviously, of your abilities. His color is a lot more a tone, like a tone red, toned down matte finish red. And I'll be honest, I like the way that they look with the matte finish. And he's colored really well. He's very basic, very simple. He has this, tongue slipping out. He comes with two heads. Obviously, he has the very clean cut, as you see there, horde symbol, as you see there. You see, like it was in Filmation. They're, loincloth, very clean cut, very cartoon accurate with the tithering. Like I said, the little details of tithering. And then it was plain. They don't have the little details in the belts, obviously. Just a regular white with the same, typical leg scopes that we're used to know. Like, it's a single joint. And then he has, obviously, a leg thigh swivel on the top. Yeah. Which is cool because he comes with this little gun here, obviously. Like I told you guys before, they take advantage of this line by introducing Filmation accessories and weapons that we never had in the past, you see? That's why they all have one like flat kind of paint to them. But it's nice. It's pretty cool. It's awesome to have it, That's his accessory for that I have. Then he also comes with this, which is basically his backpack. I think he had the abilities to fly. I don't remember why, but yeah, he had the abilities to fly. Here is you put it right in the back. There's a hole there, and there you put it right in there. Boom, sticks on. His face sculpt is pretty decent. I mean, for what it is, it definitely very representative of what you see in the cartoon. You see, he looks simple to me though. He doesn't look like a snake man. He looks more like, I don't know, like a crab person or a crab character. Paintwork is very clean, very nice, and he also comes with let's stand them up here real quick. He also comes with an extra head without the tongue coming out, as you can see. Oh boy, I'm trying to focus. Sorry, people. Now, I don't know what this is here. It looks like a little indiscrepancy of mine, like a paint blemish or like chip. Not sure. I don't want to really mess with it and make it mess up. But it's pretty clean. His eyes are clean. Like I said, he's kind of a boring character. Again, not to disrespect the Four Horsemen's work or body of work here, because you can tell they put a lot of love into him as well, like they do with all their characters. But for me, he's not a favorite. He's just going to be in the shelf knowing that he's one of the characters. And I'm glad I have him. Let me be clear. I'm always glad I'm have the privilege to have all these figures, because it's not a cheap hobby. Yeah, he looks very different. Zachary, pass me the tongue lasher from it's the purple guy in the blast robe by you, puppy. That's on the floor, so I can show the guys the difference. The purple guy with the black stripes on him, with the tongue. He's in the bottom there. Oh, if you guys want, I'll show you. Oh my God, most ever. Yeah, it is expensive. People don't realize how expensive this really is, especially as they especially with He-Man, and something like Marvel and Star Wars. There's so many characters, so it's like an endless sea of now they made this character. You like him? Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. He's very cartoon accurate. I think he's awesome in the sense that he's done, and the interpretation is perfect. Like they did a really good job, like the Four Horsemen always do. Obviously, the purple guy, he's in the bottom row on the shelf next to Zachary's Kiev. Give me a second, guys. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. I should have had him, especially for at least Tongue Lasher because it's so distinctive. Yeah. Here we go. Thank you, honey. So here you go. Look. See? This is Tongue Lasher Filmation. This is Tongue Lasher from the cartoon. And he's a little dusty, so please excuse me. I have to dust my boys off every like 3 weeks. Yeah, I know it does because it's risky. You know, it's very risky. Look, he was also simple. Don't get me wrong, but he looked more like he didn't even look like a snake man to me either. He looked more to me like look at the paintwork. Oh my gosh, so nice. And look at the what you call that these are like the there you go. You can see the prickles in his skin and the scaling from his skin of being a snake. He reminds me more, graphic god, of a gecko. Yes, I have the 2000X NECA statue. He was huge though, but he also had a simplistic look like a cartoon style. So he was also very different, which I also have. You know, yeah. He looks like a gecko to me, to be honest. I'm not even playing around. So yeah, that's Tongue Lasher. So what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna move it to the side and go on to the next figure. And I hope I'm not taking too long, guys. If I am, please don't hesitate. Feel free. Let me know if I'm being too tedious by taking too long, or boring for that matter. I don't know if I used the right words there, but you guys know what I mean. The next we'll have is the Sorceress. Thank you, so kind, Sonic. You're a good friend. The Sorceress, and again, this is part of Filmation. As you guys notice, I opened a lot of the Filmation because my interest was to see how they came, because a lot of the Filmation figures are the ones that come with most QVC issues. And unfortunately, my Sorceress did come with some paint application issues in the face. So I'm going to have my daughter fix it for me because I don't want to return it and have to wait. I could return it. I mean, I have my rights to. Oh, these are done by pre-orders, clown. Unfortunately, these already passed the pre-order. But when they announced the new ones coming up now in San Diego Comic-Con in October, you could order whatever else they're going to bring out. But if you do want these, you have to look for them and search for them in the aftermarket. Yeah, like eBay. Yeah, like Sonic said. Yeah, I've been doing this for 10 years now, though, with collecting them because they've been exclusively through online stores. Here we have Super 7 here. It was a little dinged up, but I don't keep my mint on card. And there she is, the beautiful, as we all know, Sorceress in her classic Filmation look. She's gorgeous. She always was one of my absolute favorite. And Sorceress was always hinted to be Teela's mother, and Man at Arms was always hinted to be her father, even though they told her he was her stepfather. So that, it was kind of hinted that he was her real father. So let's read the bios, I guess, real quick. It's to okay. The threat of evil on Eternia saw a young woman named Tilana, transformed into the Sorceress, the guardian of Castle Grayskull. As was foretold, the Sorceress endured much sadness in her life. Her husband was killed defending Eternia, and she subsequently had to surrender her daughter, Teela, to keep her from danger. She longs for the days when she can reveal her true identity to Teela. Until then, the Guardians of Castle Grayskull watches over her in Etheria, prays to summon He-Man in time of need. Poised to summon He-Man in times of need. So I'm going to put her here real quick. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and revisit. I'm going to go back and revisit Tongue Lasher. Because I didn't read his bio. So I'm going to read it real quick. Here it is. Tongue Lasher. Okay, just for reference. And refresh your memory. Tongue Lasher is a is the very definition of an underlining. Oh my God. He is hunched under the presence of whomever his master may be. This snake man often uses his tongue to carry out simple tasks, much to the disgust of his allies. After having witnessed Modulok's defect, Tongue Lasher and his fellow crony Rattler left the service of Skeletor and allied themselves with the evil Horde. Hordak enjoys having Tongue Lasher around as the fool creature display a psychonetic eagerness to please his master. And again, forgive me for the reading. I don't have my glasses. I'm trying my best here. So sometimes it messes up. I'm just trying to do it to hurry up in the sake of the stream. We're 36 minutes in and only 4 characters in. So I guess we're doing okay, right? So we're going to come here. And here is the sorceress. Now, the sorceress, this is her 3rd figure so far. This is her in her Filmation form. The thing is, though, she had also the comic book form. She had the comic book form, which was all white, she was a San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con exclusive, by the way. And then now they made her in Filmation form. And the biggest problem with the sorceress is not how she looks, but it's more in the paint job that they did on her faces. Because for some odd reason, it's not terrible, but it's not like, for some reason, this eye on this side is shifted too much to the left. So it almost makes her look like a cockeyed look. And this here, this blue here, is to let you know this is what she looked like when she gets older, as she gets older. And for some reason, I don't know why, this particular figure, the actual plastic on her, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's not bad when you see it in person. I don't know how well it's translating through the stream. But for some reason, her plastic feels cheaper than all the other guys. And then look, she has amazing colors, beautiful. They did this very beautifully. It's a nice plastic piece where you can actually plug in there, right? You can plug into that arm there, into her back, and into the other side of her arm. And you can give her the classic pose by just simply moving her hands. The thing that bothers me, though, is, and that's bothering a lot of people, if you notice, her face has a nice, like a really heavy sheen. She looks almost like she's sweating, and so do her hands. But if you look at her legs, it has a beautiful skin tone matte finish to them. And I'm like, well, what happened there? It's almost like they used a different paint or plastic here than they did in her face. And a lot of people are upset by it, which is understandable because people pay good money for them. But at the same time, I know it's because Super 7 needs to get this down pack as it goes along. And this is really like their 3rd wave that they actually released. And each wave has gotten better and better. And it seems to me with the last 2 waves, one character always tends to suffer while all the other ones are solid. And that is the case, I think, with Sorceress. The problem is Sorceress being such an important and well-beloved character, people are really upset about it. You know, and her harness of Zoar, it looks beautiful. This is all soft goods, so you can move her head from side to side really well. Oh yeah. Hey Gordo, how are you? Thank you for joining me, man. Thank you. So she looks really beautiful, but again, the derp kind of little derpy look kills, you know. Yeah, she does look awesome. And this is a nice plastic too, don't get me wrong. And it's beautifully painted. And it's cool because you can take it off, you remove it like so, right? You see? You remove it, and you see the pegs on her right there. Right? One there and on her arms there. And what you do is you can put her in her stance pose like this, where you're where she looks like she's just standing and being majestic, as I so eloquently could say it, for lack of a better word or term. You plug it in there, and then sorry guys, bear with me. You plug it in. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, I'm almost there. Okay, and you plug it in there, and then look, here she goes. Incredible. I love that they chose to do it this way, as opposed to the other way with the one that was for classics, because it almost looked like a checkered piece that would open up. Yeah, she still looks open. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sonic. She does. It almost looked like a checkered piece, and it was divided in pieces. And this way, I think it's more effective. It just looks more like part of the mold. So when you display her, it doesn't break the continuity of the scope, I think, She looks beautiful. I can't, I mean, I hope I can fix my daughter's really good fixing paint jobs on figures. You see? The textures and the details, simple but effective. So I think she can fix it for me. And then this is her other eye, which is also her other face, which again suffers. It looks also very good. But look, again, it suffers from the derpy. It's got this eye, particularly the eye on what would be our right, if you're looking at it. This looks perfect here. So if you did this and did a majestic little pose, it'll look incredible. But if you look at her from yeah, for sure. I'll try to do more stuff like this. I'm glad you guys are liking this. I have fun doing this. I don't have a lot of time on my schedule, but something like this is always very close and near and dear to my heart, because toys, for the last 30 years, have comforted me in every way, because I never had siblings, and my mother was very sickly, so this is how I comfort myself, with my imagination and playing them and posing them and just simply looking at them. The what you call this, oh my god, I forgot the term for it. Guys, help me out if you remember. The mane, is it the mane? Looks beautiful on it, but this is when she's younger. If you notice, oh boy, oh my god, if you notice, this one has the if you notice, this one has the if you notice, this one has the blue. This is to identify that she's older, and this is when she's younger. And again, beautiful figure, solid. Everything else about her is spot on. I just hope that other people out there that are getting her don't have the same problem with the defect in the eyes. So let's keep going with this. I'll just put this away really fast. And now we'll actually have our first proper unboxing, I guess, if you will. Oh, wait, real quick. I forgot to tell you guys. She also comes with Zor, a new sculpt to Zor, which is basically what she turns to when she wants to spy. And she becomes this beautiful, majestic hawk named Zor. And he does come off. He comes with with the thing that holds him up. I forgot the name of it at the moment too. Also, I'm sorry. See, and the pegs, you hold it up and put it back in there, which is cool. It's awesome. Very beautiful paint. That absolutely. Thank you, Perch. Comes with the perch. There you go. See, I'm glad I have good friends and good followers and viewers to help me out. Very nicely done. Different than the one that came with the classics also. So it gives it its own distinctive feel. She came with that as well. These figures tend to come with good accessories. So now we're going to go to a very, very, very obscure character. And one that a lot of people may not know a lot about, including myself, because he basically was in Filmation in She-Ra. He's part of the evil horde. He's another horde member. This wave tends to have a lot of horde members. We're gonna open him up for the first time. He's part of the classics line. That's why it says 10th anniversary. So like I said, pull him out. Very, very nice. Because he's in some packaging. You guys can see how he comes in packaging. And his name is Dialamug. Evil robot with endless expressions. Nice. So I guess he's gonna scare the look out of us, I guess, with his looks. Yeah, Horde Master Race. Yes, the Master Race. You're right, like the PC race. Master Race is the Horde. Yeah, Hordes are really awesome. I like the Snake, but the Hordes, is something about them. They have so many cool characters that make them stand out the most. So this is his beautiful artwork, and in the back with the cross cell. I'm pretty sure my friend Graphic God appreciates this very much because he's a very talented artist himself. And he appreciates good artwork. Every good artist does. And, you know, the cross cell there, I think it's cool. He looks pretty menacing there, even though he has, like, kind of simplistic, childish, and goofy look at the same time. Dialamug, as it says there, evil robot with endless expressions. And his bio says Dialamug was once a diplomat droid from the planet Robotica when Hordak captured and reprogrammed him. Where Dialamug had once been eroded and civil, Hordak made him a hedonistic and malevolent. Oh my God, malevolent. Oh, I can't even pronounce it. I know what it is, but I can't pronounce it. I'm getting tongue twisted. To demoralizing the population of Etheria. Hordak set Dialamug loose with a gang of off-duty Horde troopers to plunder the smaller villages that weren't vital to the operations of the evil Horde. Although artificial, Dialamug's reprogramming made him a delight in wicked acts, and he eagerly indulged in his now numerous appetite for She-Ra and Bo. I guess that's what it meant to say, but it says She-Ra and Bo with no 4. Led a resistance against Dialamug. Oh, no. She-Ra and Bo led a resistance against Dialamug's mob at the village of Delvin. Devlin. Oh, no, Devlin. Once one of the first turning points for the Great Rebellion. As many previously declared Etherians, finally took up an arm against the Horde. Despite his defeat, Dialamug continued to serve the Horde as Hordak's emissary to Horde World, where he remained when Hordak left Etheria, right, to conquer Eternia. After She-Ra slew Hordak Prime, okay, which is another character in the classics that was just really introduced not too long ago, but introduced in Filmation, but made in figure form not too long ago. Oh my God, Hordak Prime is saw the evil leader's dark spirit infect and incapacitate her, right? The evil robot then sold her to the Game Master to fight in the galactic arena as Dispara. Well, Dispara is basically She-Ra, right? When she was still brainwashed by Hordak and had no clue, and she was leading his armies of Horde troopers and allies before she actually became Adora, as we know later, She-Ra, Princess of Power. She was under his spell because Hordak raised her. He actually kidnapped her from Queen Marlena and her father, King Randor, because Skeletor helped them on Eternia, and that's how He-Man and She-Ra were separated. So we're taking them out of the package here. We got some tie thingies here, so we'll untie the tie thingies. Hopefully it won't be too difficult and tedious and boring. So you guys, how you like it so far? How you like the figure so far, guys? What you've seen? I always dig having new characters, come out, especially with He-Man, because there's so many characters that they never touched on and never got to, and these are cool because for the first time, you know, we get to see some appearances from characters we never ever seen before. To use my menacing. And kids, I hope you're really enjoying this. Because I would like for someday, if I have any grandkids, they can see this and appreciate what their granddad was trying to show here today. If I ever have any grandkids. Let's take these out. Cool. Got it empty. There you go. Let's go on the side there. Off you go. And here's Dial-A-Monk, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. This dude is really weird. But he looks perfect for a kid, like as a toy. So yeah, swivel. Wow, he's really articulated. Oh, really? It's pretty cool. It's on the arm here, and he's nice and sturdy and stiff. And as you see here, these are rubbery. And as you bend them, they bend with you, which is also really cool. He has the Horde symbol there in the front. And I believe his face changes to different expressions. Look, I guess, right? Oh, there he goes. He's up to no good. Hey, I like that. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can change his nose. Can I change his nose? You can't change his nose. You can only change his mouth. So he has that one. That one. Oh, he looks upset. Let's see. Oh boy. He looks like worried. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah, he looks like the cartoon, absolutely. He made a very brief appearance in the cartoon. Oh, did he? Like I said, I never really tuned into the filmation. His legs swivel front and back. Let's see. He has a pin. He has a swivel here in the top part area here. Right here in the top. They smell like that new toy smell, but it has like an alcohol-y smell to him. Then he has, I guess because he's a robot. Oh, yeah, I'll check if he stands good. Absolutely. I'm just playing with him right now. Sonic. His back is pretty simple. Nothing there. And look, these are cool. He has, I guess, little, wow, these are translucent too. They have like little things. Each one has an individual little light. I guess so every time he makes a decision, it lights up to let you know the type of intelligence that he has, maybe. I wish I knew more, but it is very well executed. It looks cool. And let's see. I guess my friend Sonic wants to know if he stands, because since he looks very top heavy, the first concern would be, oh my God, he's going to fall over. Here you go, Sonic. Station. Oh my God, jeez. I can tell you without a doubt so far that he stands perfect. Perfect. There you go. This guy is really handsome, huh? You get all the ladies. Let's see. Move this here. Oh, look. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. I see what happened. You can change this horse because I think some of the fans wanted the original one that looked original. And if you're a diehard enthusiast like I am with the toy version, you can actually change this horse symbol. Oh, that's nice. See, this is the little touches that make these toys really fun. You see? If you're a diehard classics, you can give them the original horse like here. And if you're the Filmation, boom, you can give them this one. So I'm going to put on because you know me, I love the Filmation. I love the Filmation look, but I like the adult look even more. Look, he looks like, he's ready to kill somebody. This robot is nothing to mess with. Look at this. Nothing to mess with. So let's put this one here real quick. Push him back. Boom. There we go. And then he comes with a Much better. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, what in God's name is this? Holy crap! What is this? Oh, okay, 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 okay. This is a blast effect, ladies and gentlemen. So we can remove this again for a third time and give him kind of an action type look that he's in the attack, rocking somebody or fighting, which is cool. Boom! Look at boys and girls. Don't try this at home. Dangerous. Look, oh, he's shooting somebody. You're about to shoot He-Man or something. Man, where are you, He-Man? I'm coming for you. He's got nice weight to him. He said much better again. It just gets better and better, right? Yeah, look, it looks really nice. It has a nice detail to it. Like the blast effect detail, you see it? And even there when it's shooting out. So it's little extra added details that the Four Horsemen put to their sculpting that people love them so much. That's why I want the Thundercats line to come back so badly. You know, this is awesome. He's goofy looking, don't get me wrong. But it's cool, though, at the same time, because it has a very toyetic kind of feel. There you go, Dial-A-Mug. All right, people. We got 3 more to go. We got 3 more to go. And as you can probably hear in the background, it's chaos right now. Everything's falling down. It's like if there's a earthquake happening while I'm doing this. Can you please put that away? The next one we have is boom, Manny Faces. They actually have another Manny Faces in the line, and this one has been a long time coming. This is Manny Faces from Filmation. The Filmation look of Manny Faces. So let's get right to it. This is the last one in the Filmation line. The last 2 will be from. Thank you, you can do that. That's fine. You can open it. Yes, the last one will be from. Let's pull out the sleeve. Boom! Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. We have Manny Faces for the Filmation style look. And, you know, he's one that I know a lot of people. Oh, yeah, you were wondering how to change his face. Yeah, me too. Me too. I haven't opened him, so we're going to find out together, that's for sure. Hey, look, he comes with this lance here, and he comes with a newer gun. Man, he's really stacked. He comes with this weapon that I've seen him use in the Filmation cartoon and the classic weapon. So, let's turn him around. Oh, wow. Look at the cross cell. Look at that cell of the cartoon. He looks so simple, but kind of badassery. Like, don't mess with me. Okay, let's read his bios. The man would come to be known as Manny Faces, wandered the land of Eternia, taking advantage of the smaller than himself by using his face-changing abilities to dominate them. After an encounter with Skeletor, however, he realized his own inner potential for good, giving the moniker Manny Faces by Orko. The once troubled individual went on to become Eternia's greatest actor. Manny Faces uses his unique face-changing abilities to impersonate anyone, allowing him to infiltrate the evil warriors in disguise. So yeah, there you have it. Pretty badassery. I kind of need a knife to cut these real quick, if that's possible. I need some assistance really, really fast. Okay, and we go here, we go, we'll go here, we'll go real quick, we'll do, and we'll do a little slice over here. There you go. Thank you, love. It's good to have good assistance. So we pull him out right away. He comes in this wonderful, you know, obviously Castle Grayskull bubble box, you know, with these bubbles on the side, which actually get filled out by these plastics. And we'll leave it here like this, and let's roll him out of this out of his cage, so to speak. Please let me out, please, Hebot. I will be more than glad to help you. Here we go. Wow, he has another accessory. Holy crap. Hold up. What in God's name is going on here? This dude alone brings all this stuff. Oh boy, look at this. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. He looks really, really awesome. And he has that kind of orangey, but at the same time, a skin tone look to him. And he's very simplified, but still really, really nice. Oh, look how they hid the joint for the elbow. Wow, that's pretty awesome. The haze fit. Oh, let's see how do we turn his head? How do we turn his head? Oh, you just basically do this. You just move it with your hands. There you go. His robot form, his alt mode, robot form, and then his monstrous form. Oh, tell your wife to say we said thank you. Oh, wifey, they said thank you for helping me out. Yeah, she's awesome. I don't know what I'd do without her. That's the truth. There we go. I don't know why it's not. It's not. Oof! I'm trying to show you guys the detail. There you go. You see how nice that is? Look at that. Now, yeah, it's not on top because it's not on top of the cartoon. And it's understandable. I mean, it's accurate. It's very accurate. Look at this loincloth. It's more round and it's flat because that's how it was. It's very simplistic design, but it looks good. Looks great. Looks really good. Nice swivel. The joints are pretty nice and tight so far, from what I see. This is a plastic soft, the ab crunch and the swivel, and again his arms go, shoulder swivel, biceps, single joint in the elbow, double, and then you got the hinge on the obviously in the hands, and then let's go look at the back. He has a really nice look too in the back. Wow, this is pretty awesome. It's a really nice look. I like that. There you go. Very simple look. Let's put him here real quick. But he looks really... it's amazing how they're able to do a simple cartoon look and at the same time do the classics look and make both figures look incredible. It's amazing. And shout out to my man, Sega Man, because he said to me yesterday when we were streaming, which got ruined, and we have to do it again, by the way, that he really enjoyed Lanny figures. And, that's pretty awesome. And I had sent one to my friend and amigo, Supersonic, but I didn't realize that the knob on the top had fallen off. And I think I might have lost it in the transitioning of sending it to him. He has this weapon here that I don't know what this is. It's like a windmill. This is crazy. I don't know what this is. It's almost look like it's almost, hey, feel good. Thank you for the spick bot. I love it. I love it for you to come in and troll. It's amazing. You're a great follower. I love it. So you see here, this thing here. Yeah, it might be a bonus for another character. You're right. But you guys remember when you used to go on the carnivals back in the day? And they used to have like this stick that looked like a straw. And then they would have this squirrely thing that... Pinwheels. They were called pinwheels. Where they looked like they were made out of like... what the hell? Like saran wrap. And it would be all puffy. And then you would just blow on them. That's what this reminds me of. Okay, so we're gonna have many faces here with a pinwheel. Jesus, the big baby that he is. Oh, I know what it is. Probably Sonic Station. It's probably like it's probably It's probably, or yeah, a prop for attachment for Roboto. No, I think it's a prop because remember he's an actor, so they probably try to give him different props so that when he plays out different characters, he can use certain things. That's probably what it is. Because remember, he acts for the whole kingdom, which has kids and also for the adults. So that's I think that's probably what it is. You know. So again, he has his traditional. Here we go. We have he has the traditional blaster, which also looks different than the one that came with classics, which is awesome. Look at that, nicely painted, a nice flat mat. And he has this one. Hey, what's up, UK Daz? Thank you, welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's always nice to see you guys chime in and come in and say hello. I'm very grateful. This is new to me, so please bear with me. I hope I don't bore you to death. I can't even get my camera to focus correctly. Jesus Lord. There you go. This looks cool. And then we have this one, which looks really cool. This looks like a blaster, like a laser blaster that you could use as a gun this way, right? And then you could probably turn this way and use as like an axe. Yeah, so do I. I really like this, and the paint job on it is simple but really, really nice. It's got a very cartoon look. The gray makes it work, but you see the gray has like a sheen to it, so it's really cool. You can't really see it unless you're up close. And then then you got a trident right here, which I would probably use this, to be honest, if they made a Filmation's version of Extendar, because he's like the knight in He-Man's world. See that? It's even got detail on. Oops, sorry. It's even got detail on the harness where you hold it. You see? These are really well done. And in the end, you have one. And this is pointy. You got to be careful with kids. This woof, that is pointy. So I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna put these here, and just put these on him real quick so you can have a quick look. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this like this, like if he had a sword, or it's used like an axe type deal, like that. Bam! And then I'll put his gun like this on this hand. Let's put this real quick. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. Bam! So I'm gonna put his hand like this. He's ready to rock, and then put this way, and just kind of turn him this way. Yeah, he looks cool. He looks good. He looks good. I like that. I like that. Yeah, he looks good, guys. He really does. He's worth it. The only thing I will note is that you can't move this like you would a regular head. You could just move the faces. But, you know, it works. It makes sense, especially with his design. So we'll keep it moving now. Put him over here. Close this up real quick. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm unboxing these also with you guys as I'm going along, as you see. So it's kind of a little tricky and time consuming. So, you know, put it here. Yes. So, thanks to my wonderful wife, again, we can actually skip here a little bit. And the next one we're going to show is the Sister of the Rockmen of Stondar and Rockon, which is probably one of the ones that Mr. Sonic Station was waiting for a lot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Super PlayStation. You see, I have Bloodborne and the two Wipeout Totakus, right? Because remember, we're frauds here, Mr. UK Daz. So we got Granita, right? And she's part of the classics again with the wonderful motif and font of Masters of the Universe anniversary, 10th anniversary to be exact, celebrating 10 years, 2008 to 2020. And Granita comes in classic packaging. Of course, bow, here she goes. And she looks really good in packaging. It's so good, I don't even want to feel like opening her. Yeah, she looks good, man. Yeah, Stone Door and Rock On was probably one of my favorite characters. I used to love playing with them. It says here, heroic comic combatant. No, honestly, obviously, actually, I don't know how they did it. It's not bigger. It's the same size. Believe it or not. The package, and that's what I thought too. I thought her packaging was going to be bigger. Nope. I don't know what they did. They worked their magic. And it's the same size. It says here adult collector. It says here the nice seal of the 10th anniversary that they're doing. Obviously, for those who like mint on card, collectors. This is called the Collector's Choice Club. Actually, that's what it's really called, the Collector's Choice. And then they put obviously here Super 7. Yeah, I thought it would be bigger too. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that cross cell. Wow, look at that. Look at that cross cell. Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. That's the appreciation that we get here. The little added details that we get here with packaging. Yeah, yeah. She does look awesome. Obviously, the rest of the guys in the line, and this is her. Let's read her bio real quick. It says Granita and her brothers Rockon, or her brother Rockon, were raised by their wise mentor and leader Stondar. Oh, okay. So she's Rockon's sister, but Stondar was their mentor. I didn't know that. Nah, that's nice. On the planet of Gallian or Jillian, until it was destroyed by Horde Prime. Damn, the Horde really are all over the place, huh? Although the Comet's warriors were scattered in space, Granita followed Stondar, who had saved their precious Sun Stone, and with it led them to the safety of another planet named Eternia. Upon landing, Granita was horrified to learn that the evil Horde were in the process of invading. While Rockon was eager to fight as always, Granita believed that the higher power had intended them to help spare Eternia from the same fate as Gillian, right? Geolon. Her faith persuaded the pacifist Stondar to choose to fight alongside the Eternians. Yeah, she looks delicious. Absolutely. After the second ultimate battleground, Glimmer and Granita, many of the Comet Warriors' youth, to Etheria, where they could access crystal water and develop new forms and powers, alongside the Star Sisters and Queen Zal of Zalkron. Granita defeated the barrier from Shadow Weaver, and otherwise seeking to steal Crystal Water's magic. Later, Stondar named Granita as his successor to lead their people. Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, damn, that's pretty cool. I like that they do those bios. Like I said, Granita has never been made before. And she's the sister of Rockon, as we just found out with the bio. And their mentor was Stondar. I always thought that Stondar and Rockon were brothers. Now we find out that they weren't, which is an awesome. And you know what's odd? Because Stondar is actually the guy that looks like Rock, and then Rockon is actually the guy that looks like Stone. I don't know if it was a misprint when we were younger, or a mistake, but that's how it turned out. And a lot of people got confused with that. So did I. Don't get me wrong. Oh, look. Here's the piece. Very nice. And even, I gotta say, this is better than the one of Rockon and Stondar, because the one with Rockon and Stondar was actually like a hard, kind of hollow plastic that it kind of feels like if you drop it, it'll break. But this has a plastic feel to it, but it's thick. It's a thick plastic, but it's plastic, like, nonetheless. This won't break if it falls on the floor, is what I'm saying. Nice detail. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. People are hiding in there. You guys are silly. Let's get to her and her other pieces. Oh, I see how they did. I guess because a Sonic. I guess because she's so slender. compared to Rock On and Stone Door. That's why they were able to put her in the same packaging and not have to go bigger with the packaging, which is cool. Because the bigger the packaging, obviously, the more they would have to charge us for her to be shipped. Oh wow! Look, the inside of her protective rock shield of her hand. This is her right hand, to be exact. Really nice. Really nice painting and deco right there. This is like it's like a money green, but at the same time, oh man, I can't get focused. What the hell? Excuse my language, boys and girls. Nice deco. And this is actually a nice sheen of metallic green. Same thing. Let's put it on her on the top. Well, let's take them off first and make sure that this is her face. Her face looks really good. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get this to focus. There it is. Beautiful face with a nice full green eyeballs, and her lips are nice and green. Her hair looks like rock, but looks like hair also at the same time. That's really cool. It has a breakaway here. Oh, nice. Yes, so that you can move her head side to side, which is awesome. So we can move her head side to side, up and down. She does have a cut here. And this looks like another piece. This is actually another piece. Oh, yeah, look. Nice. She moves left and right. And those are her pegs. Nicely detailed. She got her kneecap. Her kneecap detail there. There it is. Look. And then her boots, which look like little shoes. She looks really nice. She splits there. She's really nicely shaped. Very feminine. Very feminine. I wonder if being with a rock woman would actually hurt us. There you go. No, I didn't turn into a rock yet. I'll do it. Let me see if I can do it. She has the hand swivels there. Single in the elbow. Oh, look, she even has a nice detail in the back of her elbow. Everyone, look. Yeah, she has yeah, you're right. Look at that nice detail they put on her elbow pads. Really nice. Oh boy, look at that. She has a very nice katangatong. Very feminine. Very feminine. The way that Dazzler likes him. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh, nice. So here we go. She's solid. She stands up very well. Let's do this. Stand her up here. Boom. She stands up well on her own. So let's put the pieces on her again. This goes in her back. And they put the peg in the bottom by her hip and waist area, which makes sense. There's the flap there. Oh, sorry. Calm down. Yeah, Daz likes them all. He's not racist. He likes them all. She comes with the nice version of the blasters that go under chest plates. Which the original toy I like because this part here actually turned. I don't know why they didn't do it. I don't know if it was cost efficient or cost more. This kind of feels plasticky, like cheap though. I guess because they had to put all the money for her for the So you put it there on her chest plate, but it don't look right to me. So I'll do it on her. I'll put it in her hand. Actually, I'll put it in this one. How you guys like her? What do you think? Which is cool. Okay, so I have here. This is her left. Is this her left? It should say left or right. This is her left, I believe. And then this is her right, I believe. Usually has a marking of an L or R to tell you what side is which, so bear with me. And then let's do her leg. These are for her legs, obviously. She has a lot of things to put on her, so she's gonna take a little longer. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. We're almost done here. I didn't mean to bore you guys so long. So we have her here, her here. Oh boy. This is her legs. So this would be, I guess this would go here, right? On this side here, like this, like so. And then this one would be the other side, like so. Let's see. Oh man, let's see. I ordered these about a year ago, and I just finally got them, by the way, guys. That's how bad these pre-orders can be sometimes. So if you have no patience, you've been warned. Oh boy, here it is. I gotta pop that back in there. Oh, they did it where you could pop it in and out. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Do I have to? This might be. Okay, pops in. Got it like that. That's cool. Got her like this. I think I'm going to pose her without turning into a rock, but yeah, there she goes. There she goes in her complete rock form. Granita was never made before either. She was introduced in the Filmation cartoon. Now let's see if I can maybe turn her into a rock. Yeah, I guess you would have to bend this over here. Cover her legs here, right? But we have to put her hands forward like this. Her legs here. Let's see. Let's see if I got it right. Let me see if I can do it and I don't mess it up. Put her legs here. The pieces keep falling off. Jesus. I don't know if it's that I'm putting something wrong. Uh-oh. I'm trying. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Okay, this would go here, right? To align it with that, and then this would go forward like this. This would be aligned to align with the. See, the ones that Rock on and Stone Door, they were they came where you can plug in the pieces. Like as you did it, you plugged them in. So I gotta assume that this. Oh yeah, they are. I had it wrong. You see? I told you I was gonna mess this up. So you plug this in here. Plug this in here, right? You plug it in here. Okay, here we go. And you flap this down. Oh boy, I can't seem to put it in right. Oh boy, sorry guys. I'm trying to do this for Sonic Station. I need practice with her. I'm not familiar with her. Sorry. Then you would have to. Whew, oh boy. Forgive me, guys. Put this here. Right. And then put to fit her here. She stands up straight. Yeah, here we go. Sonic Station. Oh my God. Super Sonic Station. You're gonna kill me. I'm disappointing you, Super Sonic Station. Sorry. I'm in this spot right now. Look, this is to give you a basic idea. Her head goes overlaps on that, and to give you an idea, that's what she looks like in rock form. Oh, there you go. There's our Grenada. So there she goes, Grenada. I think this is how. This definitely goes this way for sure. So guys, that's Grenada. Very very nice. I gotta figure her out. She's giving me an attitude right now. In other words, giving me an attitude. Giving me an attitude. She's not cooperating. Oh man. Thank you guys for joining me this far. Very kind of you. I really do appreciate it for the support and the love. I hope you guys are enjoying it, even though it's a little tedious. So we're almost to the end, or basically. And the next figure is, last but certainly not least, my man Karg. Now Karg is a special figure, very special figure, because Karg is basically the figure that connects the very last figures based off the He-Man Masters of the Universe real life movie with Dolph Lundgren. They had all these characters they made, and they never made Karg, which was one of the new characters introduced in the movie. It was 4 characters that were new. It's part of the collector's choice, which is the classics. And there's the mailer, for those who like to see the mailer. And then here is Karg. Boom. He is the very last character that we were all waiting for such a long time. Sorry about that. For such a long time in the He-Man collection and universe. The reasoning, no, they didn't have a problem with the licensing because, for what I understand, for what was said, Mattel had bad blood with the family of over there of New Line Cinema. The people that had the licensing for the He-Man movie. Always had bad blood, but because this is Super 7, they have no relations with Mattel. They okayed it and they allowed them to make it. That's why he's here. And I'm grateful that he is, And as you see here, it says, evil Inquisitor with a horrible hook. Now, I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, they want the Dolph Lundgren. And I think he wouldn't mind. I think he'll let them make the figure if they asked him. Here's the seal again. Collector's choice. And here's the cross cell, which looks fantastic as well. Fantastic. Flyers mascot, right? I know you appreciate this. Very launch graphic god. The artwork is immaculate. And as you see here, the rest of the guys in the line. And let's read what kind of bios they gave him, because he is from the movie. Yeah, the movie is so bad that it's good. The performance from Frank Langella as Skeletor is still incredible. This is Karg loyally served Skeletor as the cruel interrogator of Snake Mountain, inspiring countless nightmares with his ghoulish and continuous razor-sharp hook. Karg King intelligence served him well in concocting all manners of creative methods to extract information from his guest. Hapless, or I think that's a A. It's not hopeless, right? No, it says heartless, captive, or helpless. No, helpless captive. I think that's what it's saying. I think it's spelled wrong. Were dragged into Snake Mountain's room by the Minotaurian cyborg Minox. I don't even know who that is. There, Karg welcomed his victims with leering delight as he showcases his many tools. In addition to his duties as an interrogator, Karg was also a highly skilled bounty hunter, renowned for tracking down his quarries with a relentless determination that burdened an obsession. Notably, Karg once developed a disturbing fascination with Lieutenant Andra of the Etherian Royal Guard, professing his ardor for her in a variety of twisted ways. Oh boy. Karg was eventually defeated by an enraged Andra at the siege of Zot and sent to Prison Star, where he remains. Karg's origins are shrouded in mystery, though it is rumored that he is of a noble descent. Okay, so Karg is basically an interrogator. I think he was that way in the movie. I like how they blended him in with the mythos, where he basically tortured any captive, as far as it says here, for Skeletor. So he's obviously part of Skeletor's crew, which is kind of cool because I felt like this whole wave was all hordes, for Christ's sake. So we're going to get right to him. Out of box. Here you go. I'm not a mint on card, so for all those watching, please forgive me. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or make you cringe whatsoever. I collect for the love of collecting, not for the, making money, so to speak. Even though you can make money, it doesn't matter. Later on, if I have to sell or something, it is what it is. And we're going to pull him right out of his shell. He's been trapped in for the last maybe 2-3 weeks until he got in my hands. Pull out his weapons. We're going to put this back here. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me. Boys and girls, please forgive me. Oh man, I can't even keep that up. Oh, just leave it like that for now. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Okay. So here we go. And here is Karg. A very, very well representation of him, how he looked in the movie. And to be honest, he is, wow, probably the best sculpted and the one with the most, holy cow, with the most detail. Here's his boots. These are actually new. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I can probably buy a house with my collection. Look, these boots are actually new. This piece here, and it twists there, and I like how they hide. Now look at all the detail that's in his loincloth. He has all the tools of people when he tortures them, as you see here. I hope it's coming in good, guys. If it's not, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It's not. I'm trying to get it to focus. It's not my intent. But as you see here, look. Oh, wow. Nice. The way they hid the swivel on the waist. The way they hid the crunch job. This is a separate piece, as you see, but it's glued on. And the reason why they glued him on, he has great articulations for it, is to give it the nice slender look. And look at his medallion there. That's very movie accurate. There we go. Look at that. Now look at his face. Holy crap. Look at that. His face looks almost like the little girl, Linda Blair, in The Exorcist. That is crazy. But a man version. Yeah, his eyes look like they're almost lifelike, like you can touch them. See, this is what gets me mad. He said that's me without beard. Oh, you stupid Daz. This was getting me mad. The amount of detail that they put. I really think what's happening here is that they have to cut corners. And since these figures were the first time introduced, and somebody like maybe the sorceress wasn't, that they took away from her because she had more detail as far as accessories to give more detail to these guys. And you know, as far as the budgeting, look at his ears, very gargoyle-esque, like something from Legend. What it's like without Doc. Look at his hair. The detail in his hair is incredible. Wow. Wow, they really put a lot of love to him. Wow. And look at the little loincloth piece, which I thought they might have gone for a fur look, but I'm glad they didn't because then it gets dirty and you can't keep up. Yeah, I think I'm the same way. I'm in the same boat as you, Sonic. I'm happy with all of them except Saucers. And you know what? That's not a bad thing because at least we know that they're getting better and better and we can feel safe in how we spend our money. This is all soft goods. Guys, the soft goods on top there. You see, look, he has so much awesome detail. He's a navy blue with a metallic, uh, with like a metallic royal blue. I want to say. Look at his guard here. You know his what it would be his race card. Oh, look, cool. His hook. It swivels. Sonic. It swivels. Look. That's awesome. That is cool, man. That is so cool. I'm so glad they made this guy. We needed him. We really needed him. I mean, you know, it's one of those things that when you see figures and toys and you feel like, oh, you know, we really don't need him. We really don't need him. Or we really don't need that figure. And then when you actually get a figure of that character, look, you see the veins in his hands. Yeah, him. Yeah, now we got another hook. It's one of those characters and figures that you feel like, oh, we don't need him. And then when you actually get a figure of him in your hands, you realize like, oh, damn, wait. We should have been had a figure of him. He is so cool looking. Yeah, me too. I did want them to complete it. But you know how some people feel like that? Like, and in the back, here's some of the details in the back. You know, some people feel like, oh, we don't really need that. I know I heard a lot of people say, oh, they make card, but we don't really need them. They never made them, but we don't really need them. Because we got Blade, Sarad, and Gwildor. And I'm like, you know, he's definitely the best one. From the movie figures, he's definitely the best one. Hands down. Hands down. No questions asked. He is the best one. Oh, New Adventures is awesome. New Adventures is awesome. Yeah, video game. You would not understand this because this is not from your era. I get it. I know why you're falling asleep. No problem. But thanks for stopping by. Either way, I appreciate the love, even though it's hate and negative. That's cool. Look at the gun blasters, just the same replica from from the same replica from the movie. Very very nice. Got a nice gun metal with a sheen on it, and then he has his little blade, which is very weird and crazy looking. Very very weird looking. This is very different and unique for sure. Very unique and different. I always looked at him and felt like he was something like a pirate, right? I would say. I don't know. Oh, look, and look at this and little detail they gave him around the neck. Oh, look at that. You see the little hair, like neck dressing? Make me a mod. You can all be mods. You guys are awesome. I don't mind the hate, dude. Those guys they're harmless. At least for the most part, video gamer is. He's not a bad person. He's harmless. He's just young. He doesn't. It's before his time, so he wouldn't appreciate this. It's okay. Put his hands on his holster like that, like so. I hate that it keeps on focusing. This is crazy. There we go. So damn. There we go. Now I guess this little knife, maybe I can somehow. Does he have a little holster? I'm trying to see if he has a little holster. Maybe I can squeeze it in. I don't think so. That's all right. That's all right. So yeah, guys, here we go. Here you have it. We have Karg in all his glory. I'll put some of the other guys here real quick, just for you guys can showcase, some of the characters on the line. Many faces. We can obviously go back to, main man, Merman, as you see here, which felt like eons ago when I first introduced him. We can't forget the awesome, the awesome Rat Trap. And let's put Dial-A-Mug here. Oh yeah, he comes in October. They sent me the thing yesterday. The guys say they're gonna mail them out after Comic-Con, which is October, I think 10th or something like that. I got an email yesterday. So here we go, guys. Here you have it. Let me squeeze Grenada in here somehow. Boom. Let's put her in here real quick. And last but certainly not least, we have the sorceress. I don't even have space because it's so closed in. But you guys get the point. Or you get the idea, rather. There we go. There is the crew. Wonderful. Guys, I'm so glad that I was able to do this. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoy this if you come later on and watch this. This is the whole wave of Club Grayskull and obviously Collector's Classics, Masters of the Universe Classics. Wonderful figures. I think this is a very, very solid wave, with the exception of some of the discrepancies for sorcerers. Yeah, like Uma Thurman. Yeah, she does have a look to it. You're absolutely right. Thank you for joining me, guys. Love you very much. Share this video later on if you'll be so kind, and join me in the next one, which I will do Comic-Con exclusives. I'll probably do my Comic-Con one with Prince Adams together, because it's I think it's 7 figures altogether also. Thanks again, guys. Thank you for showing me the love that you did, and this was a lot of fun. Until the next one, I guess. How do we do this? Yes, I'm sure I want to stop streaming. Love you guys. Take care.